Romain is coming up to join us. Romain, thank you so much for being with us. Very much appreciated. Hey, tell us what you do for the Magnificat.
I am the Vice President of Magnificat. I'm based in France, but I work also a lot with the American audience.
And tell us about the Magnificat Foundation.
Now, the Magnificat Foundation was created because we can't handle anymore what's happening with Magnificat. It's growing so big this day. It's just amazing. It's very humbling for us. And we feel that the message of Our Lady's Magnificat has to go beyond the Magnificat magazine and reach people through other ways, and the Magnificat Day missions is one of the many ways we want to carry on our work for God.
If you could talk a little bit about this particular day, what it was like putting this together, how long it took you to start planning this?
Well, we started 4 years ago.
Wow.
When we were in Boston, actually. That's when it started. Someone said, you have to come to Orange County. And we said, where is Orange County? And so we met people here, and they're so enthusiastic, so willing to help us and to make this magnificent day. When we started preparing it in another convention center, and when last year the diocese bought the Crystal Cathedral, our friends told us, you have to do the Magnificat Day of Faith in the Crystal Cathedral. It has to be the first major Catholic event in this cathedral, and that's what it is. We've been sold out for 3 weeks.
Wow.
All the Californians say, don't worry, people, register in the last week. So we could have probably filled this cathedral twice, I know.
And if they waited, they missed out.
Yeah, we had plenty of emails like this. Says, what do you mean it's sold out? I didn't take my ticket. Said, well, sorry, but we'll be back.
And then we have, of course, Pope Benedict XVI has declared this the Year of Faith.
Yeah.
How does that fit in with all of this?
Well, the year of Pope Benedict's Year of Faith completely shaped this day. In Boston, we had the Pilgrimage of Hope. We wanted to send another message, a message of hope. Here, we've really followed the path and led by the Pope, we said, okay, this is going to be a Magnificat Day of Faith. To really, the morning prayer was that the saints are witnesses of faith, and we have to follow them. And the evening prayer will be about new evangelization. And we've completely entered the Year of Faith. Magnificat, as our subscribers know, we just try to give them what the Church is saying, what the Church is offering as prayers, and the Magnificat Day of Faith is with the same idea.
Talk about that too, if we can extend on that theme, and what we've been talking about today is the joy of rediscovering the faith, and how something like this, something like the Magnificat magazine, can help people enhance their faith and sort of spread that joy around.
Yeah, it's when we received Porta Fidei, the Pope's letter, we saw that little sentence, rediscover the joy of believing, and we said, that's it. That's exactly what we have in our hearts. We have messages from people around the world and around the US saying that Magnificat has helped them rediscover the joy of praying since it's been 15 years almost that we're in the United States, and now it's the same idea to rediscover the joy of believing, this enthusiasm, and the French concept and all the French people working with Magnificat. We've learned that from the US, this joy, not afraid of letting your joy shine. It's excellent.
Well, one man behind the scenes who never seeks recognition but deserves it so much and has put so much into this is Mr. Dumont. Tell us a little bit about him.
Okay, Pierre-Marie Dumont is the founder of Magnificat. He is a layman, he's the father of 12. And he and his wife had very busy life, as you can imagine, professional and family life. But they wanted to pray the Liturgy of the Hours. So they started literally cutting their book and make their own little booklets so that they could pray together and it wouldn't take too much time. And they had friends around them said, well, we want exactly the same. And that's how Magnificat was created. And he has a brilliant mind. He's very creative, very into each and every detail, and all this decoration, the music is all his ideas, and his quality standards are very difficult to match, and that's my job.
Well, Romain, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining us, and
Thank
keep
you
up the
very much.
wonderful work and for inviting us.
Thank you. Bye-bye.